Make sure that I am audible. Okay. So hello everyone. Hello. So am I audible right now? Am I audible? Am I audible? Just 1 minute. Am I audible? Yeah. So hey everyone, Sai, how are you all guys? And this is Sai Kiran from LetsUpgrade, and I hope that you all guys can see my screen right now. And today we all guys are fully ready to start session, which is more to do with Python. Yesterday we have completed the introduction part of it. Today we have so much more to cover in one day. So we will be going at a pretty much decent speed. Okay, so we will be doing that. And yesterday night we had some night session also. We were successful doing that, but yeah, the response was like not so good at the night, and even the thing which I was doing was not that perfect. I was like having so much of errors in term of GitHub in terms of the user name or the user ID which I had. Okay, so now let's go ahead and start learning our today's whole class. So today we have things like conditional statements, looping, then we have control statements, then we have string manipulation, list, tuple, dictionary. So these are the things which we have here for today to complete. Okay, so just let us have a strict timeline, 10 minutes for each and every topic kind of thing. And if at all you are not able to understand or grasp the concepts clearly, not to worry. I will be like again taking a rewind of this session. I will let you know the dates from when we can start the night session, because we need a nice venue for doing our night school. So we are at finding it, so we will let you know by when we will be able to do that. Okay, so maybe by tomorrow night we should be able to start that thing in continuation. Okay, so yes, so what all we have completed yesterday. So yesterday we have completed what are the basic syntax of Python, and what are like variables in Python. Variables, I hope that you all guys remember right now what are variables. Then after completing variables, then we have completed what are different kinds of what we say operators, the plus, minus, multiplication, divide, and ampersand. So these were the things which we have completed yesterday, and now today we will be going ahead with conditional statements, then we will be going ahead with loops, then we'll be going ahead with list, tuple, dictionary. Okay, so let me just do it little bit ulta. Okay, so first I will be covering list, then I will be covering the other parts of it. Okay, so I missed last class. What should I do now? Nothing to worry about it. Just go to yesterday's class and put the attendance for yesterday's class. And today's class also, please guys, every one of you mark your attendance. If you are not marking your attendance, then you are not eligible for Amazon Eco. Okay, which we give away for one lucky winner out of the whole attendance filling people. If you fill attendance for all the 8 days, out of which we pick one random winner, and they get Amazon Ecos to their home. Okay, so that's what we do. Okay, so let's start with the list first. Then let us start with what we say strings, dictionary, tuple, list. We will complete these all things first. Then we will go to control statement and looping and if else. Okay, so what I'm supposed to do right now is I just need to find out my base ID. Okay, just 1 minute. So yesterday we have opened this particular part. Okay, all the people who are watching it for the first time, you can just go and refer yesterday's class. I'm opening the base directory, and inside base directory I'm creating a new Python 3 notebook. Okay, so it's essentially a small notebook which I am creating here. So just have a look at it, just 1 minute. Okay, so in this notebook I will name it as day 2 Python essential. Okay, and let's upgrade. I will again upload this folder. I will again upload the same thing onto what we say onto the GitHub, like not GitHub. I will be uploading it to community.letsupgrade.in. So just be active there. Just 1 minute. Let me close down all my email IDs. Okay, so just 1 minute. Fine. So first and foremost thing which we have today to learn is Markdown. So what is a Markdown? So Markdown is nothing just but for writing down some kind of content or for writing some kind of headings, we use Markdown. So inside Markdown, I just need to write down today's topic, that is first of all strings in detail. Okay, strings in detail. So what we do in strings, okay, so what is string? ABC, and like for example string string, or like no, string will break actually. So let me just write down name is equal to uh, Saikiran. Okay, so I just kept my name Saikiran. Let's update. So this is my name. As soon as I do my name here, name dot tab. Okay, if I press tab, I will be able to see these many different functions inside it. Okay, so these are the different functions which are attached to a string type variable. Okay, if your variable is a string type variable, then you will be able to see these many different functions which we have here that are easily accessible for different operations. अगर तुम्हें कोई भी operation करना है, if at all you want to do any kind of operation on this name variable, Python by default gives you certain set of functions. So these certain set of functions are these. Okay, so now you will be getting a assignment today, which I will be giving at the end of the whole day, or like in the break time I will be writing your assignment, which you need to submit in a Google form by I'll announce a deadline. By that time you need to put all your assignments there for being eligible inside the exam. Okay, so now name is equal to a string and name dot. So I just want to say that I want to find is alpha. For example, is it alpha? So it gives that, okay, it's not is alpha. It's like saying that it's not alphabet. Like it's not. It's kind of weird. Just 1 minute. Let me find it out across right now one more time. Like let us take some thing else. Now in this index, I just need to pass down something like a. So where all a is there. So a is there on this particular index 0, 1. So 1 is the index of this particular a. So in computers, what happens now, whenever your data has been stored, your data has been stored from the location of 0, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like this. Now just imagine, I will be talking about this in detail a lot. Okay, so today we have what we say this strings. So in the strings, you have multiple functions which are accessible to you inside the strings. Okay, so name dot index, then find out where the first encounter is of the letter a, that you can find out via this particular function. Now you can find out something else also in this. You can just rather than what we say a function, now I would like to like merge. That was my name. Okay, so apart from my name, I would like to address. Address is one more keyword. So inside address, it is Navi Mumbai. Okay, it's Navi Mumbai. I reside at Navi Mumbai. So like address is this. Address is equal to Navi Mumbai. So address is here. Okay, so in Navi Mumbai. In this, what we will be doing is very simple. Now let us like add or like concatenate. Okay, you can concatenate the strings together. Okay, so the strings together, and the concatenation can happen just like this: name plus what it is, address, address. So it's like, see, the answer is Saikiran, let's upgrade the Navi Mumbai. So we want a plus a space in between. So we will do this, and it will print like this. So see, so we have concatenated two different strings. So now why I am even telling this whole part is because of only one thing. That is the only reason is we just want you all guys to know about this one part, how you can attach two or different strings together. The same way, now let us see if at all you want to print something in this letter N. Okay, if at all you want to print this letter N, while you're printing you don't want to print the whole words, all the sentences, you just want to print letter N. So what you can do is, just 1 minute, I want to show you something else also. So what is that going to happen when I do a split screen? Split is because, okay, name plus address it was, no? So no worries, we will concatenate. So inside name, what is it? Inside name, it was only Saikiran, let's upgrade. Okay, so when I do Saikiran dot split is one of the function. Okay, so now using scikit-split, you will be able to split out all the different words in a particular Python language. Okay, so now let us go ahead and do one more thing. That is, my question was how to print this particular n, only this particular n out of this whole scikit. Okay, so it is like name, inside name SA 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. So I just need to give 7 here, and you will be able to print only n out of it. So it works like an array of a character. That's what is string actually. Okay, array of a character, that's what is a string actually. So yeah, I hope that you all guys have now got it, like how we can work out with strings in detail. So this is how you can work out with strings in detail. Okay, so you can concatenate it with the help of a space in between. So now one of the now any kind of questions regarding strings you are having, so I will be able to solve it right now. So just please let me know if at all having any kind of question. Let me just get all the strings content in one single go. Okay, so strings in detail, there are so many other things in string. I'm not covering everything in detail. So today's assignment, okay, so today's assignment, let me maintain a different track of assignment somewhere. Okay, so let me just get you a different track where I can handle your assignments. So assignment number 1, let me write down here. Okay, assignment number 1 for the day. Okay, so assignment number 1 for the day is very simple. Try 5 different functions of the Python. Okay, try 5 different functions of Python. Fine, clear? I hope that this whole thing is clear right now to you guys. Functions of string in Python, string in Python, sorry for this mistake. Yeah, so try 5 different functions of string in Python. So just you have to do what, so as I have explored the split function, right? I have explored the split function. I have explored that one more index function. The same way you have to solve 5 different functions in string as in data type. Okay, so take string in consideration and work with the 5 different functions and submit your assignment sheet. So let me just make an assignment notebook itself. Okay, so this will be in my markdown kind of thing. Okay, so in this let me just nicely format it for you all guys. Assignment 1 day 2. Okay, so what we need to do is just we need to put things accordingly. Try 5 different functions of string in Python. For example, what it was, strings, for example, index, split function, which we have done, okay, which we have already completed. Now I want you all guys to complete something else apart from index or split function. Is it clear? Only this assignment? No, this is not the only one assignment, right? There will be so many other assignments. Okay, so now I am done with the topic of like strings here, guys. Now I will be moving on to list. Okay, so I will be moving on right now to the lists part. So in the list part, so what we have here, so in the list part, let me take it down as an heading here for every one of us to work. Okay, so just I need to mention their lists. Okay, so what are lists? So now the basic question is list. What is list? Or like what are like different lists in okay, so what are the different kinds of list? I'm sorry, I just missed upon your questions. I think only this assignment. No, we have different assignments to solve today. I will submit via GitHub. Assignment will be submitted via GitHub. I will teach you how you can use your GitHub by end of this class. Maybe I will take 10 minutes extra or time of yours, and I will teach you a different like how you can push all your code to GitHub and how you can submit at LetsUpgrade. Okay, so yeah. So in your descriptions, you can see one link for submitting all your assignments. That's the link where you can actually go and submit all your assignments. But for that, you will be requiring one GitHub page via which you will be sharing a link, and that link will be used for assessing your assignments, and you will be getting a checked copy of your assignment as you submit your assignment. Okay, we have an assignment checking team which checks this assignment on daily basis and they revert you back on that. Okay, so that's the thing. So just be ready and geared up for all your assignments. Okay guys, clear? So now let's go ahead and now take things ahead of how to submit assignment and all. Okay, we will find out. Now what are lists? So what are lists at the very first place? Okay, so what are lists at the very first place? Lists are a kind of advanced data type which can not only hold integer, string, float, but it can also hold all of them together. Okay, so list is a data type which can hold multiple data types inside it. Okay, so I hope that I am very much clear on this. List is a data type which can hold multiple data types inside it. So for example, it can hold integer as a member, it can hold float as a member, it can hold string as a member, it can hold sub list as a member, it can hold other data types which we'll be learning today at the end of the day that we can hold inside the list. Okay, so now this is what the base functionality is. Apart from that, any other answers you are having, just please let me know in the chat. I'm looking into a chat right now. What is meant by slicing strings? So slicing strings is nothing just but printing a part of it. I will write down this topic. I will be covering it in the extra buffer or something. So buffer sessions. So one of the requests which I got for the buffer session is string slicing. Okay, so if anything else you have in an option that you want, which keyboard are you using? I'm using a Mac keyboard, nothing. I have a MacBook Pro MBP 15. So I'm using that only. Okay, so okay. Shailesh Yadav, I hope I have answered your question. This many questions you are asking regarding keyboard. Can't log into LetsUpgrade. Please reset your password. You will be able to log into it very easily. Okay, so Shailesh Jadhav, I have answered it already. So yep, list can have another list in. Okay, fine. So now let's go ahead and define one list. This is not the thing. This thing is this. Okay, so this. Okay, list are a collection of data types which can hold integer, float, string and sub lists also. Just one, let me convert it into Markdown so that you all guys can read it nicely. I hope that my machine is a little bit loaded right now. That's why I'm not seeing that performance. Yep, it is loaded actually. Let me shut down Zoom. Zoom is the biggest culprit I have in my whole life, which eats up CPU like something. Okay, so if at all your screen is blur, guys, just please make sure you're watching it in like 720p. Now let's go ahead. Okay, so LST is equal to square brackets. Inside square bracket, I just write down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then I will write down some names. I Kiran. And then I will write down something like ABC. Okay, so what is this? This is a particular list. Okay, if I do this now, type LST, what will come? It will come as list. Now what is list? List can not only hold one variable, I mean it can hold multiple variables inside it. Okay, so it can hold integer, it can hold float, it can hold string, it can hold a substring, a sub list. Okay, so let us now just go and experiment with list more. Okay, so now let us just go ahead and define 5.6 as one of the floating numbers, 7.8 as one more floating number, 9.2 as one more floating number. Then let us have one sub list of name like LetsUpgrade. We will take this sub list later on. Okay, it will be quite confusing for you to digest everything at once. So yeah, this is what a list can contain. List is just like a society, okay, where you have multiple houses. Okay, each house has a house number. Okay, each of them has a house number. In this house number, what they can do is they can actually stay. I mean, anyone can stay there. They can be kids, there can be old people, there can be like adults or like anyone. Okay, so anyone can stay in a particular house. So this list is a society which houses so much of sub houses inside it, and different individual villas. And inside individual villas you can store anything whatever you want. Okay, you can store integer, float, like what we say, a string, or you can make an apartment inside a society and call it a substring. So that's the way how we can do it. Okay, so okay guys, don't worry about the errors, I will be solving them. Guys, we will be having one doubt clearing session. Okay, we will be having one doubt clearing session on Zoom. Okay, so I will let you know the dates. It is probably going to be the 4th day which we will have for doubt clearing session. Whatever your doubts are, you all guys can meet me in Zoom and you can ask me there. Although it's going to be a kind of not one-on-one talk or something like that, it's most of going to be like chat only there, but more in real time. You can see me, I can see you guys. I would literally get an opportunity to network with every one of you, and that opportunity is only there for 300 people. We will be releasing one form very soon for the 300 people who can join in our doubt solving session. Okay, so which will happen on the maybe like by this Friday. That's going to be Friday or Saturday. So, and you all guys can join there and meet me along there, and we all will go together live on YouTube, and we will say like, hey guys, this is Let's Upgrade, and these are the class people who are taking up. Okay, so fine. So now let's go ahead and complete. Lot much of distraction done. Let's complete this thing. Okay, so list we have done. So inside list, if at all you want to print a particular element, let us say you want to print Sai Kiran. So what it is, the address of a particular list starts from the 0. So this 1 will be stored at 0, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, then 5. So as soon as you do 5 here, so what will happen? You will get Sai Kiran. Okay, so that's how you can actually print a particular element out of a list using the address. Okay, so if at all you want to print the very first element, you just have to do lst0. So 0 will get you the very first element. If at all you want to get the last element, okay, last element of it, you have to do lst minus 1. So it will get you the last element of a particular list. Okay, so that's how you can get this thing. Fine, so this is how you can actually get this thing. Now the real question arises. Okay, so now the real question is, sir, if at all we have a sub list inside a list, how to get that particular stuff? Before we go there, any questions? Okay, so any questions? Please tell me that. Any questions? Any questions right now? Please let me know that one single thing. Okay, may I get the assignments question / link? I got cut in between. 100% I will be uploading this assignment sheet on the community. Any questions guys still here? Every one of you, please give me a loud cheer in terms of this chat so that I can take things ahead accordingly. So please let me know if at all you guys are all clear, or like I should be waiting here and doing things. Can you tell me about that -1? So -1 is nothing just but, see guys, if the house number is starting from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So these are the house numbers. Okay, so these are the house numbers. So you can actually forward calculate it, or else like you can backward calculate it and say that you can't put -0. There is nothing known as -0. That's why we start from -1. So the addresses will be -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6, -7, -8, -9, -10. Okay, so that's how actually you can get a particular element. If at all I just do here -5, so it will print again Sai Kiran according to that -5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So -5 is Sai Kiran again. So Sai Kiran is in the middle of this whole list. Okay, fine. So now let's go ahead and now start our sub list process. Okay, so now the sub list goes like this. Okay, so we just declare some numbers, Sai, and here Kiran, and let's upgrade. Okay, so these are the things which I have declared here, and you just do LST and you will be able to find out this. Yes, these are the elements. Okay, so which are not able to fit, that's why it is coming like this. It's okay, fine, no worries. So if at all you want to now print this particular item, so how you will be able to print, it is like we will forward calculate it, 0 1 2 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. So on 8th element we are having this particular thing, so lst 8. So we are able to get this particular sub list, which is an item of a main list. Okay, so inside this particular thing, so what you will be doing, if I want to only print let's upgrade out of it. Okay, so I want to print only in a sub list, I just only want to print let's upgrade inside that. So what I will do, 0 1 2. Okay, so that's it. I just put it like let's upgrade, and 8 2 will get me the let's upgrade. Someone is mentioning me that why don't you count commas. I love that idea, like counting down the commas. So it will like 1 2, only 2 commas, that's why we just need to put here 2, so which will get me let's upgrade. So amazing idea. Who was that person? I just want to mention his name. So who was that person who was mentioning why don't you count commas rather than this thing? So yeah, so thanks a lot for like mentioning this one part. So if at all you want to do the same thing in reverse indexing, okay, so it was -1 -2 -3. So -3, inside -3 you will get the same list. Inside -3 you want to get like last element, so what you will do, -1. So you will get the same thing. So there are two ways to get the same thing. -3 is faster or 3 is faster. See the number, the addresses, whichever will be lower in range, that will be faster, because see -1 is like just going back of the society and finding the first house. Okay, it will be more easier for the Python program to get that, or else it will be like very hard for the Python program to go from each house 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 and now the 10th one, the last one. Okay, so that's pretty much easier for to just get this thing. So yes, it's Sanjeet. Thanks a lot for like mentioning that one great example for the commas one. Okay, so now as we are done with the list, the basic slicing or dicing or what like this thing, so indexing part, let us now just go ahead and do slicing, and which I'm going to take an extra session. So now today I just want to cover one more very important part, that is list functions. Okay, so inside this you have different functions. Let us take append. Inside append you can write down anything. Append is a function, is a by default function in a object, that is list object. Okay, lst is what? Lst is a list object which can hold multiple variables. Inside this multiple variables, if at all you want to add anything at the end of the list, that is going to be done with the help of append. Append is append this thing in the end of the list. Okay, so how we will append it? So we will append it like this, lst.append, inside this last. Okay, so if at all now just go and print lst, you will be able to see last is there, got appended. Okay, so this is one way to insert a particular element at the end. The other way is to like lst dot insert. Inside this you need to give the address. On 0 element I want to insert first. Okay, so as soon as I do this thing, so you will see first got inserted at 0th element. So these are two functions which I have done on myself for showing you all, guys. Now there is assignment here, the second assignment for the day. Just let me day 2 assignment sheet, which needs to be submitted. Okay, so like I just have one more thing. I just need to make sure that my one more question is there. So my question is here very simple. Assignment to day 2. Inside this I have again a markdown. Try 5 different functions of the list object in Python. Okay, so these are the 5 different things which you need to try out in your list object. So day 2 assignment to day 2, that's the thing. So now we will be having more assignments going forward. Okay, so very easy assignments which we have. Okay, so now let's go ahead, and if at all any questions are there, please ask me at this point of time. I think we are not going to complete our today's whole syllabus in today's day. It is fine totally any which ways. If at all even we are not able to do that, I'll continue it from where we left, because for making projects we require fundamentally less time. So these are the 4 projects which we are going to build. So if at all it takes a little bit more time in explaining these all things, I will not rush up things. I will just make sure I'm doing justice by every one of you. Okay, so now the third topic of the day is tuple. Okay, so what is tuple? Tuple is nothing just but a very simple thing. So so first let us complete tuple. It is just a brother of list, but something which is very wrong with the tuple is tuples. So what are tuples? Now just go Google it around and get me the get me the answer to this question. What do you mean by tuple? So what do you mean by tuple? So just get me this answer. So what do you mean by tuple, guys? Just please get me this answer. I'm like literally waiting for your answer. Okay, Yogesh has mentioned the answer already, but yeah. So where do we use a tuple, and what is the basic difference between list and a tuple? Okay, so I just want to know that the basic things. A tuple, Anurag Tripathi has mentioned, a tuple is a collection which is ordered and unchangeable. A Python tuple are written with round brackets. Amazing. And Mohd Amiz has also mentioned the Mohammad Amiz, I think, Asim. Mohammad Asim has mentioned it. Tuple is a collection of objects which are ordered and immutable. Tuples are sequenced just like list. 100%. As these both guys have mentioned, the same way it is. Okay. So now let's go ahead and start this whole thing. Tuple. So what is tuple? Tuple is nothing just but it's a immutable. Inside string, you can change anything, any point of time. Okay, string elements are changeable at any point of time. Okay, whatever the string is, कोई भी string क्यों ना, string में कोई list के अंदर कोई सा भी element क्यों ना, whatever element is there in a particular list, you can change it anytime, anywhere. Okay, a list can be changed at any point of time, but element in a tuple once entered can't be modified, can't be changed, can't be deleted just like that. Okay, so this is one basic things. You can delete element in a particular list very easily. You can update a element in a list very easily. You can like add things into a list very easily, because that actually gives you the access. But tuples don't give you the access. Tuples are being used for a few reasons. I will tell you that thing. Okay, so if at all you're able to understand till here everything, please make some noise in the chat. I want to see some emojis coming there in the chat. Okay, so it gives kind of like motivation. Yes, people are understanding what I'm saying basically. Okay, so now tuple. So tuples are immutable, and they are not, tuples are immutable and they are not editable after once it is declared. Okay, so now let us just go and declare a tuple. Okay, tup is equal to now round brackets, as Mohammad Asim has already mentioned. and one more person, Anurag Tripathi, has mentioned. So now tuple round brackets. So now inside round brackets, we will write down the same thing. I love LetsUpgrade, so I will just write down we love. I love LetsUpgrade. I don't know you love LetsUpgrade, yes or no, but I love LetsUpgrade. Basically, it's my kind of dream which I have. So yeah, we love LetsUpgrade. So I just wrote it here, and this is what the output will look like. So inside this, if I try putting a dot and trying to get any kind of what we say, any kind of like functions, these are only two kind of function, okay, count and index. Okay, so either it is count something we can count whenever we want to, like for example v, the capital actually matters, so it says that okay, it's one time. So the same thing, let us put it to LetsUpgrade here. Okay, so LetsUpgrade again one. So tup dot index, inside index, and now again we should do is what, if again I'll put LetsUpgrade here. So what will happen, it will show me the index of that particular thing. Okay, so this is what a tuple is. Tuple LetsUpgrade is at what, 1 2, I mean commas, 2 commas are there, that's why it is like on the second place, as mentioned by love asks something, Sanjeet. Yep, as mentioned by Sanjeet. So yep, that's what it is, guys. Okay, okay, so now let's go ahead and start with, I hope that you all now know what is tuple. Please write down tuple in the chat if at all you got what tuple is very easily. Okay, so now let's move on fast. Okay, now where do we use tuple? One basic question before moving out. Where do we use tuple? Very soon we are migrating into our own system, which will have a kind of boring meter, which can where you can pop up things to let me know, understand. It will come on my screen directly. If at all you understand something, it will come on my screen directly saying that yes, student understand this thing, something like that. Okay, so where do we use tuple? So where do we use tuple? Basic question. Where do we use tuple? What do you think? Tuple कहाँ use करते हैं? Tuple yenna use पन्नेटे. Yep, and like tuple ఎక్కడ యూజ్ చేస్తాం? tuple कोठी यूज करता अपन. tuple कहाँ यूज करते हैं? And I don't know Kannada and Kerala and Punjabi. tuple किथे यूज करिए? और like tuple किथे यूज करी छे अपने? Just one minute, guys. Okay, so tuple is being used for group together related data such as person's name, their age and their gender. No, I don't think so. Yes, it can be used, but where do you think it's been used more? In constant. Yep, in declaring something which is a constant value, which is not going to change at any point of time. For example, a software's version. Okay, so I have this YouTube's version right now. This version number can't be changed at any point of time. So what I'll do is I'll declare it inside my APK itself somewhere, and I'll just constantly declare it. So I mean, Python is not used for developing an Android app, so this answer is like not so reasonable. But what is it? Tuple can be used for noting down my date of birth, okay, or noting down my bank's transactions, which are by default of a nature they should not be updated at any point of time. So as soon as a transaction is being made, they are getting they are multiple times they're getting stored in one some kind of tuples, permanent things. Or one more thing, it can be done. It can be stored for software licenses. So my license keys are already stored inside the software, and what am I doing? So tuple can be used for like licensing. If at all you want to play Need for Speed, you will have a license key which you will put into a machine that has been already defined in a tuple, and you will start playing it, right? So that's how a tuple can be utilized. Okay, so now let's go ahead and start doing something else apart from tuple. Okay, so what is the next topic apart from tuple? That is dictionary. One more burning issue which will get you an assignment there. So let me just write down heading. What is DICT? Dictionary. I know that I'm going to write down a wrong spelling. That's why. What is dictionary? So, so what is dictionary? So what is regularly a dictionary all about? What do you think? What is a dictionary? Okay, so dictionary is something, some place where actually you get each and every word's meaning, right? In real life, that's what a dictionary is. If I have a notebook, inside my notebook, I will write down 10 different things, okay, 10 different keys, and to that keys, I will get some meaning. That's the same exact thing what it is there in Python also. Okay, inside Python also we use dictionaries for key value pair. Okay, we use dictionary for key value pair. Fine, clear? We use dictionary for key value pair. Now what is key? When we were talking about a list, that time we were speaking about a society, a society in which multiple people can live or reside, and their house address will start with 0 every time. Their house address will start with 0 every time. Okay, but that's not the case when it comes to, we don't want okay, so in the example of list was what we say, a society with row house and having address starting from 0. Okay, now the second address is example of dictionary, a village where we don't have house number, and the what we say, house, like houses are being recognized by the main person in the house. Yeah, so my N key is giving a problem, guys. I just need to make sure my N key, I need to double press or something like that. Okay, so but apart from that, see, this is the thing, this is the actual example. Okay, so this is what the actual thing in dictionaries. Okay, so dictionary is all about a kind of an example is a village where we don't have house numbers to give from 0. We have only the house main person's name to mark down a particular house. The same way we have to do it right now inside dictionary. Okay, so yeah, now let's go ahead and have a look at this particular format. DICT is what it is being written by default, but we will be using DIT. Now here you will be using curly brackets. So okay, so what we say, DIT is equal to curly brackets, and inside DIT what you will be doing, dictionary. So what you will be doing, you will be providing a name and you will be providing a value to it. Okay, that's why it is known as key value pair. Okay, so it's like you can write down, instead of name you can write down key, and you can again do like key number 1. So instead of a value, this time like actually you're providing a number, and again we will do key number 2, and we will give some other thing like what we say, 5.6. No, not 5.6, it's a string now, like 5.6. Okay, so now inside your dictionary you are having this thing. You don't have anything like a DIT 0. You don't have something like that. It will give you an error. Okay, so it will give you an error like, hey, I don't know what are you talking about. So what we are supposed to do is DIT, inside this you need to give the key. Okay, the house main person's name to get the value of the house. Okay, so I just gave the house main person's name, and this gave me the value. Okay, I will repeat dictionary again for the people who didn't understood at the very first, didn't understand it till yet now. I mean, it's totally fine. I'm a person who goes very fast. So yep, I'll explain it back again, just 1 minute. Okay, so are you understanding what am I doing? So instead of giving 0, 1, 2, 3 for identifying a particular variable, I am using dictionary key name for getting the value. So as I mentioned it back again, now listen to me in very careful and very slow terms. Okay, dictionary is an example of a real world example, like houses inside village, where you don't have house numbers, it's like fully unorganized, where houses or like the people's address is being remembered only with the name of the uh, ghar ka mukhiya, or like ghar ka mukhiya if at all we call it in English. It is like the head of the house, we remember the name. Okay, the same way dictionary is a data type which provides you key value pair. Okay, key value pair. So you have a key and a value is attached to that key. You don't have any addresses. That key is the address. Key ही तुम्हारा address है. ये पूरा निके क्या बोलते हैं, इसके अंदर कोई भी नंबर न्यूमेरिक एड्रेस नहीं होते हैं by default. You give a key and you get an value associated with that. Okay, so this is how I can explain it in two different languages. Yeah, I can explain it in more languages also. Okay, so what is next in Let's Upgrade after Python? I will be announcing that after you get the certificate. Okay, unless you don't complete the certificate, I'm not going to like announce it. Although the next level is advanced of Python, then professional of Python, then master placement track of Python. So we have all these things planned for you all guys, but that is later on part. Okay, so let's focus and complete this thing. So DIT key 2 is 5.6 directly, which we are getting here. Okay, so now let us define one more dictionary, DIT person. Okay, so inside this we will define name. Name is equal to Sai Kiran. Okay, now age. Okay, age is equal to, this is the format. Okay guys, this is one element which has key and value associated. You see a you see a colon here, not a semicolon. You see a colon here. Age, inside age you give 40 years. Okay, like it can be a number also, 40. Then you just give email. Email is very simple, sai@letsupgrade.in. Okay, so now see this thing. So DIT person, if I do this whole thing, you will be able to see everything here. But apart from that, if I want to only get name dot get, inside get I just need to put name. There are two different formats to get a particular value. So one of the format is get is a kind of function to get a particular value. The other format is to get it with the help of a square bracket directly. I can get it here like this also. See, DIT person dot, no dot here, just directly square brackets, inside square bracket name. Got it? So this is the way how you can do it. Okay, so yeah, okay, so amazing guys. Let's go ahead and okay, is there any chance for sub dictionary? 100% there is a chance for sub dictionary. Let us do it and let us see how that goes. I also never experimented with it. DIT1, I never did it. Actually, in my actual development where I develop APIs and different things for even Let's Upgrade and different other companies where I used to work, I never defined a dictionary inside a dictionary. Let us try doing it. Sub DIT, and I hope it works, because it's a kind of like key 1, key 2, 3 or something like that. Yes, it works. Wow. DIT1 dot get sub DIT, and I think this should get key 1. Why the hell it is giving me an error? My K is small, so it should, yeah, it works. So it is like sub dictionary dot get dot key 1. That's how it actually goes up there. So okay, so this is how you can do a sub dictionary also. I never thought of like it actually works. I never tried it. So it works guys. I mean, you can explain. Now the time for assignment number 3 for the day. Okay, So I am very much sure right now your task is not going to be covered for the day. So I think I need to at 9:05 I will stop teaching you, and I'll start assignment 3. Okay, assignment not, I mean, I'll start teaching you how to push your code on GitHub. 9:05, please remind me that I should start with GitHub. How much ever I like complete today, it's fine. If I don't complete today, it's okay, I will continue from tomorrow. Any which ways, like a project session, I can take 2 projects in one day. That is totally possible. Okay, and this batch we are doing very much different things. Okay, so assignment 3 for day 2 is very simple. With at least 5 default functions of dictionary. Okay, so this is a markdown. Okay, so these are 1, 2, 3, and deadline for, let me just put down deadline for the assignment of day 2 is going to be, today's date is what? Today's date is 9th December, 9, 10, 11, 12 December 2020. Wow, 12 December is someone's birthday, my boss birthday. Okay, so deadline for this date is this. Okay, so I hope that this is clear till here. Okay, so I will see if at all I can adjust one more assignment here. If at all no, then I will upload this thing into the community. Okay, 7 December for all the assignments. Okay, let me ask the program team. As of right now, this is the thing, and okay, so now let me just go ahead and take the other things which are there. Okay, so we are done with dictionary, we are done with tuple, we are done with this thing. So we are yet to be there with slicing operations and all. Just one minute, let me put it in green or something. So let's go ahead, and now let us start with okay, if else and nested if else. Okay, so if else and nested if else. So okay, my PC is lagging a lot. Literally it's lagging like hell. This one, let me just see what it is taking so much of. Okay, OBS is eating up so much of memory. So sir, how to submit assignments? Okay, I'll teach that. So now 9:05 I will be teaching you all guys that thing. Okay, just be there. 9:05 I'll start that. So now let us complete if else. Elif. Okay, so what is if else and elif? Okay, you guys may be feeling that I may be going very fast or something like that. If at all you feel that, please let me know in the attendance form where you give your feedbacks and all. So please mention that all the things there. Now the thing is that we need to now complete, okay, if else and elif. Okay, if else and elif. Okay, so what is if else? Okay, so for example, I just give this example to one of the youngest student I have in this whole world. That's a 7-year-old who is learning Python from me. He's Rishit, and Rishit, I explained Rishit this example. Okay, so Rishit is a 7-year-old kid from Panchkula, Haryana, and he's my student at LetsUpgrade Junior. So you are going very so fast. Okay. Okay, so okay, this particular student, he understands if else with the help of, if I am hosting a birthday party and I need 10 chocolates, I will go to a shopkeeper. I will ask him for dairy milk. If dairy milk is not there, then I will get 5 star. Okay, that's the explanation what Rishit will give. So if I am going to, if he has a birthday party to host, he is inviting 10 of his friends to his house, and if at all he has to, what we say that, give 10 dairy milk. When he goes and asks a shopkeeper 10 dairy milk, if they doesn't have dairy milk, then they will give them 5 star. I need 10 dairy milk. If I don't get dairy milk, I will buy 5 star. That's the statement. Okay. So if I want something, if that is not there, then give me this. Okay, so this is a condition, this is a true statement of if else. Okay, if else. So before that, what is if? If is something which will check that your condition is satisfying, yes or no. Okay, so your condition is satisfying, yes or no. That's what if will check. So if, the syntax, please remember if right now. Okay, if, before that let me just put up a number is equal to 3. If number equal to 4, okay, print, hey, it's 4. Okay, so now as it is not 4, that's why it is not printing anything. Okay, so it is not printing anything. This is the simple statement of what we say if only if statement. We can use write it this way. Okay, the other statement can be else. Now one very critical thing is going on here. I will be explaining that thing. That is else this is not 4. Okay, so now we will just run this thing. So you will say that else this is not 4. So this is only if, and this is like if and else. Okay, this is only if, and this is if and else. Okay, so that's the thing. It is only if, and this is if plus else. Okay, so if this is the condition, execute this piece of code. If this is not the condition, then execute some other piece of code. Okay, so that's what is if and else. Now let us understand if and else in a even more detailed manner. Okay, so that is like indentation. Okay, so now what is indentation? Okay, now let us see this format very much nicely. So if number is equal to 4. Now what is this particular thing? This is a keyword. If keyword, very simple, if keyword. After that we wrote number double equal to 4. What is that? That is a statement. That's a statement for checking. Now the double equal to is a kind of like question mark maybe running in your mind. What is that double equal to? Actually, the double equal to is nothing much. It is just simply used for checking a particular condition. Is both the things true, yes or no? That's the stuff. We will be learning about it in more detail. 100% we'll be learning about conditional operators in detail, because that's the very basis of if else. Okay, so right now itself we will be learning. So apart from that, so this is a condition. Okay, so this is a particular condition. First we had if as a keyword, then we had a condition. Then you may be observing here, we have a space. We have a space of, see there, we have 4 different we have a space. Now that space is of like how much, 1, 2, 3, 4. This 4 space, okay, if at all you give like 4 different times space bar, then it will go there. Okay, so inside Python you don't have anything like curly braces. Okay, you don't have anything like curly braces. So for it to work, for Python to work, it actually requires indentation. Okay, indentation, INDENTITION. Okay, indentation. Now what is indentation? Indentation is a way to actually separate different code blocks using space. Okay, so indentation is being used for like variating or like for differentiating from okay, I am seeing so many of the questions here. I will answer that all things, guys. Just please wait. Okay, I'm not focusing there right now. I'll ask you that time you ask the question. 9.5 you ask the question. Okay, so if what is this 4 space are not there, it will treat it as an error. For example, let us remove this 4 space and let us work it out, and says that see expected an indented block. Okay, expected an indented block. You can give the same space using a tab also. Okay, you can put a press tab and it will again go back just like that, or else you can do it with the help of 1 2 3 4 spaces. Okay, so this can be achieved by a tab or 4 spaces and it will run right now perfectly. Okay, so that's what if else is all about in very simple terms. I will be continuing further of if else and conditional operators tomorrow. Just one final thing I will show, that is elif, as because I have written it here. So let me just continue showing you elif. Number is equal to 3, for example, not 3, let us put 40. Okay, and we say that if number is less than 40, then do that print number is less than 40. Okay, then elif, inside elif, okay, inside elif you need to give a condition, number is equal to 40. Okay, you just have to make sure what it is, print number is 40, else 100%. There are only 3 conditions. 9.5 I said I will take GitHub. I will start GitHub. Just 1 minute. I will teach you GitHub in both the terms. One is like via code and one is like via terminal. So I have yesterday only made a dummy account for that. I will not change the dummy account right now. Okay, so now simple thing it is, number is 40 and number is less than 40, and here it is like number is greater than 40. Okay, so now see this thing, if the number is 40, it is directly going into this elif block. Okay, so there is a elif block like nested if else. Okay, so nested if else can be used for the elif block. Okay, so as I mentioned it here, nested elif it is, and nested if else it is, and that's where we call it elif, which has a condition again. So you can just change the numbers like 57. Okay, and see number is greater than 40. That's how actually you can take things ahead. Okay, so yep, that's what it is all about. And tomorrow I will be having a secret guest for every one of you. So you will love to interact with him. Okay, he will just come for like 2-3 minutes and then he will disappear. Not 2-3 minutes, 10 minutes at least. So I will be like bringing you all guys, and I will make sure you are meeting that person tomorrow. So yep. So now let me just go ahead and put this all things inside. Let me just download this thing, download as a notebook, and this also let me download as a notebook and put it inside your download in the community. So you all know where your community is. Today 12 p.m. night is the deadline for giving your introduction on the community. If you don't give your introduction by today EOD on the community, then you will be losing 40 LetsUpgrade coins, and you literally need very less amount of LetsUpgrade coins for getting any program for free of cost. Okay, so just go complete your community thing. Just go to community.letsupgrade.in and log in over there, and you will be able to get coins based out of it. Just go to groups. Inside groups, you will be able to find out. My screen is like getting stuck like something. I mean, like, I don't know what to do right now, but my screen is like literally getting stuck. So let me close down every other thing which I'm running. So which may be giving a kind of load. So inside these groups, I have the very first group which will come up is Python. So let me directly go Python from here. So Python it is, yeah, inside Python, I'll just go and upload my today's lectures. Okay. So oh shit man, I don't know. So let me stop screen sharing for a while, something, and I'll then go ahead. No, I'll not stop sharing my screen. Let me just complete this. Day 2, Jupyter NB, Jupyter Notebook. What happened? Why it's not typing? I already did the post, but I didn't got a kind of reply or something. Not to worry about it. I'll see. It is like there is a deadline, right? By today, 12 a.m., all the people who will put the what we say introduction, they will get the coins by Sunday evening. Okay, so we will credit all the coins by Sunday evening. So please don't worry about it. We will get it done. We have everything in place. So it is a manual effort. That's why Sunday is the time which we have kept it there. So I've posted it in the community. Just go and find your resources in the community there. And apart from that, let me just post again one more post also. Your assignment questions. So your questions are these. Okay. So your questions are in a Jupyter notebook. Just submit that Jupyter notebook with the answer. So can you explain tuples one more time? Tuples are nothing just but a fixed list. You can't change it once it is been up, what we say entered in the system. So tuple is nothing just but a fixed, is a constant list which can't be updated at any point of time. 9.5 GitHub. Yes, I am coming back to GitHub. Just 1 minute. Day 2 assignment questions. Okay, so assignment questions and submission at, okay, so you need to submit this thing on submission at, just 1 minute, I'll get you the exact link where you need to submit. Let me just get the link. Just give me 1 minute. I'm getting you the link of where you have to actually go and submit. So just give me 1 minute. I'm there here only. So how can you find my post on a community? Just go to search and type my name. My name is Sai Kiran Sondarkar. And just put Sai Kiran and you will be able to find out my profile there easily. And in my post, you can get things very much easily. Okay, so just give me 1 minute. I'm getting your YouTube link. My PC is like very much acting weird right now at this point of time, and I don't know what to do. It's like loading like something. So let's upgrade. As a commerce student, you should choose data science because data analysis and data science are like literally because if you are learning data analysis, then go for data science. Why data analysis only? So it's a better way to go around and play with your career rather than just being a data analysis guy. Okay, so sir asked me this question right now. I hope that I gave you an answer, Sachin. So yeah, if we get advanced course with LU, as it will be useful with our whole lifetime. 100% we actually make sure that we have an amazing content on everything whatsoever we are doing. So don't worry about it. You can 100% get into our advanced programs which we have. So just 1 minute, let me post your assignment submission link also there. Okay, so assignment submission link is taking a little bit of time. I just want to ignore that thing at this point of time and we will just move ahead. You will be seeing the post updated, will be updated. This post will be updated. Just give me 1 minute. Let me start. Now we need to focus on GitHub. Will be updated by mods. Sure. Why this much load? Boss, please do something. Okay, so just 1 minute, guys. Okay, where is the place you should go and introduce yourself? You should go to your Python group and you should introduce yourself there that yes, I am a person who is very much interested in learning this Python because of these reasons. Just put down your reason and all into your community and you will be like getting 40 Let's Upgrade coins if at all you do it by today night 12 a.m. Okay, so now let me just close down everything and start the GitHub session. So basically, what is Git? What do you think? What is Git? Okay, so Git is nothing just but a place where you can actually keep record of your all the development related codes. Okay, so if at all you are a student, I am a student, I am a working professional, I am a veteran of the industry, I am like a very small kid, everyone should have GitHub account. Okay, so end of the class of Python, I will take all the questions in the community. Please ask me all the questions in the community. Tag me. I am very much active. I get notifications in my mobile phone whenever you post something there. So please tag me there. I will 100% come and answer your each and every question. So now, yeah, let's go ahead. Okay, for getting a GitHub account, it's very much easy. Let me sign it up right now. So let me sign up for a GitHub account in an incognito mode so that I should not be able to log out of current website. Okay, so just go to github.com. Inside github.com, you will just see a sign up. Okay, you will just see a sign up there. Okay, so use that sign up for actually what we say that. Just 1 minute. Why it is loading so much here? Okay, so just click on this particular sign up. Okay, click on this particular sign up. And just create your own username. Okay, so I don't want login, I just want username. So use your username, email ID, password and create an account. Okay, after creating an account, you will see something like this. Okay, you will see something like this, github.com. Okay, so inside this, just go here. Okay, github.com. So inside github.com, just go and click on this plus and create a new repository. Okay, create a new repository. Step number 1, sign up for GitHub. So step number 2, create an repository. So inside this repository, just name it like Python programs. Okay, and write down Let's Upgrade first. Let's Upgrade Python programs. Then write down here Let's Upgrade Python programs, and it is mandatory, guys. We are not checking your assignment until unless you don't have an GitHub repository there. So these are the steps. Sign up for GitHub, step number 1. Second, create a repository. This is the way to create a repository. Just click on this plus button and you will see a new repository. Click on that and you will be able to find out something like this. Write down Let's Upgrade Python programs or assignments or whatever it is you want to write down, and make it public. And just okay, so there are 2 ways to do it. One way, it is to actually go ahead and add code directly using browser. I will teach you that thing first, and the second way also I will teach you the next. Okay, so the first way is this: add a readme file. Just click on this thing and create repository. Okay, just create a repository. So what it will do, it will create a repository directly. Okay, so I hope my voice is back again. Okay, so this is how you can actually create a GitHub account, and inside GitHub account, what you can do is you can directly upload files. Okay, you can directly upload files, and that files you can just drag and drop and bring them all here. Okay, so inside this particular thing, we will see Let's Upgrade, whatever account it is. I mean, like currently I'm having a folder like Let's Upgrade classes. I just want to like drag and drop the very first class I have. So I just dropped it here, for example. Okay, so as soon as I dropped it here, hi. and I say just commit the changes. That's it. I'm like write down the first changes or something like that. I will teach you how to do that. So this is how, see, your GitHub is now, I think my laptop is now superly. Okay, so now you are able to see this thing. So I hope that your whole, see, your code has been uploaded. If you open your code, you will be able to see this thing here, and that is Let's Upgrade program. Okay, so have a look at it. Wait, I just need to reload it. Okay, as soon as you reload this particular thing, it will actually get you the whole thing. Okay, so this is how you can actually see your GitHub thing posted. I don't know why it is not getting reloaded properly. I think my machine is giving a problem or something like that. Whatever it is, it will actually load, guys. So don't worry about it. It will load. In your case, it will 100% load that thing properly. I think in mine it is having some kind of cache issues or something. Let me have a look at it. Yeah, so now see this thing. So right now we are able to see the whole changes on GitHub. Okay, so this is my full like Jupyter notebook which is there on the GitHub. Okay, so now the next way, the other way to create a GitHub what we say repository is via command line. So don't get confused. One way I already taught you. The second way I'm teaching you right now. So again, let me just mention Let's Upgrade. Uh, what do you say, essential class or something. The other it should be a different URL, and it should be again having Let's Upgrade assignments. And I just want to make it private. I don't want to make it public. I mean, you have to make it public. Okay, select public, and don't select anything here and create repository. Okay, just don't select anything and create repository. So it will give you this piece of code. Okay, it will give you a piece of code. So where you should execute this piece of code, you should go to Git directly. You should install Git into your machine. Okay, so use install Git directly from gitscm.com. So now what is gitscm is very simple. Git is a free and open source software which is used for version controlling from very way back. Okay, so we will be using the same software for our this particular you will be using Git for lifelong. Trust me, guys, if you have a Facebook account, you should have a GitHub account. Clear? And GitHub is nothing just but a place where you can showcase all your projects to the entire world. Okay, so just keep this thing in your mind, and uh, install Git for your machine. One way I showed you, that is like directly drag and drop your project, how you do it in like Google Drive. That's the same way, but the other way is to have Git command line installed. So they just directly install download Git into your machine. You can download Mac, you can download for what we say Windows, you can download for Android also, you can download Git. Okay, amazing that is. So now you can actually download any Git GUI clients or like Git command CLI client. Once Git has been installed, just you have to do again next, nothing more in that. Okay, so let me just open a new window. Okay, inside my new window, I hope that you guys are able to see this, and I'll just make sure that I am going to the particular folder, the folder which is this. Okay, so I need to basically rename this whole folder, or else it will give me continuous problems. Let me just rename it because it will actually give me a problem in terms of trying to find it. So CD, I'm actually using my terminal for getting into that whole thing. What the hell it is? cd, what it is, let's upgrade Python classes. Okay, so I am here right now, and let me just clear it out. So these are the particular things which are there inside my particular folder. So what I will do is I'll just go and hit get init, get initiate. So I have initialized a particular repository here, and after initializing, I'll just do git add dot. So it will add all the things to my git particulars, what we say, whatever changes I have done, it will add everything here. And then we will be going ahead with like git commit -m first commit. Okay, so this, it has already taken all the things from my this thing. I just need to set a branch. So for my branch setting, I'll just take this code, and so it's just basically a copy paste. See, I'm just writing down the same codes which are being written here. I've written down these many. So now I just have to write down these two also. So get remote add origin. So I just put this one single line, and what happens is I can directly push this project. See, currently if I do refresh, this is the same page which I can see being loading here. Okay, but if at all I put get push origin main, as soon as I put this thing here, you will be able to see it has been fully pushed to my account. Okay, so it has been fully pushed to my account, and I can, as soon as I just do refresh here, you will be able to see my whole project on GitHub. Okay, so this is the best way to get your full project pushed onto GitHub. Okay, so this is a command line way. Just explore it. It's an amazing way to work around. So I hope that you all guys will be like enjoying like how to work around with GitHub. It is primarily giving some refresh error and all. So just leave this thing. But yeah, so this is a way how you can actually make sure that you are able to push your code to GitHub. Okay, so that's the way to go forward, guys. That's it, nothing else. Bye bye. Take care. I know that my video is way ahead than my what we say. Sorry, my video is back than my voice. My voice is ahead, so not an issue. We will be solving it tomorrow. Okay, so yeah. Okay, so that's how you can actually have your Let's Upgrades, all your projects listed here using git commands. Go to the folder. Yep. Bye bye. Take care. Have a nice day, guys. We will be meeting for future more sessions, upcoming sessions. Yep. Bye bye. Have a good night and solve all your assignments, and the deadline will be updated. Deadline is already been given. You just have to complete it as soon as possible. Give your assignment submissions in the same Google form which is being mentioned in the questions link. Okay, so let me have a word with my moderators. Join the community and you will be able to find the assignment submission links there. In one place we have sorted out all the things, so don't worry about it. It's been already sorted there. So in one place you can actually have all your things listed down. So just go and complete that. Okay, so assignment 1 which will be provided here, and just go and see the community. At one place you will be able to see everything. Let me show you it right now. If at all you're able to see inside Python, you will be able to see this thing. See the pinned post. There is one pinned post inside the Python group. So this is the pinned post. Just go ahead and see batch 1 schedule. So this is the schedule of batch 1, lecture 2. So lecture summary they will attach here, and assignment 1 link they will give, and at the same time they will also provide you assignment submission link. Okay, I hope that assignment submission links are there. So just go and see this thing here. You will be able to get this thing done. Okay, bye bye. Take care. Have a nice day. Good night, guys, and we will be meeting tomorrow with one more session. Just let's wait till tomorrow and take things ahead accordingly. Okay, bye bye. Take care. Have a good night. Bye bye. Take care. Bye bye.